Welcome and thank you for stopping by, one and all fellow fans of Clash of Clans from around the world. It is your host, Galadon, and it is another 1v10 Just Galadon war, and this one took a monumental amount of effort to get going. I will show you guys at the end of the episode just how many tries it took. It was insane, but here we are against a clan whose name we cannot pronounce or read. It looks like the war is just about to wrap up, 26-0. Galadon, time to get to work, beginning with three Town Hall 2 attacks in this war. So I've got my Town Hall 2s. I've got, I believe, 3 of them in the clan right now. Pretty much the same strategy every single time I do this. Pull out the clan castle, make sure you take it out, and then the baby dragon essentially wipes out the entire base. So one simple step of preparation enables me to complete everything else with ease. Kind of like, say, before you make a purchase in the game, you might want to pop on over and put in code Galadon under creator code. One simple step is, yeah, okay. So 5% I give back you guys and charity about 50% of what I get from the creator code. It does help keep the lights on around here. It is greatly appreciated, and I hope you enjoyed that segue. Okay, so back to the end of the attack. Obviously, we know what's about to happen here. The baby dragons are going to wipe out 3 Town Hall 2 bases. So this opponent also kind of engineered their clan, obviously maybe not just one person, but several Town Hall 2s and a few Town Hall 13s. And that is a big part of the reason why it just takes forever to find a stinking matchup with this clan. Next Town Hall 2 looks like the same defensive clan castle, a minion and a Valkyrie, so the baby dragon goes in. Notice I always pull the defensive clan castle out to the side where the archer tower is. And then, yes, you'll notice that my trained baby dragons have 300 IQ. They always go after the archer tower early, and we end up with yet another 3-star. So this is generally how these wars start out. This is kind of fun to me, though. I enjoy this. And here it was balloons, so it's a slightly different variation, but obviously, once again, not that much of an issue. Pull them out, use the baby dragon, and then watch the baby dragon go in early. After the archer tower, we pick up the 3-star. So from here on forward, it starts to get a little more interesting, and I would not say that these wars do much to brush up on my attacking skills, because at this point, it was time to use a Town Hall 6 versus another Town Hall 6, try to see what was in the defensive clan castle. Yes, the air sweeper prevented that, so we dropped the lightning on the only air defense and then just kind of rolled in with my solo dragon donated to the CC, and the balloons wiped it out, took the 3-star, and we're going to be moving on. So from here on forward, though, it starts to get a little more interesting because the bases that we are using to attack with, or the accounts that we are using to attack with rather, have some really strange setups. And of course, we also are going to be using the impossible account shortly, and what I like to call my abandoned Town Hall 10. It is a sad and lonely Galadon 10.0 that got to come in next. But this, by the way, okay, this is their number 6 base, the Town Hall 8. And I thought, okay, for dramatic effect, let's leave this base and not attack it until the final seconds of the war. This is going to be crazy, and we'll see how that turns out. Okay, so this is my Town Hall 10. Sad and Lonely 10.0. We roll in with Queen's Charge Miner, and we've got the Log Launcher Barbarian King. This account, unfortunately, I just don't see me really ever putting much effort into completing this account, simply because we just got through farming our way through Town Hall 10 with 2 other accounts. So if we ever did do anything with this, it would be far, far in the future. Right here, we managed to avoid that Electro Dragon. The miners, the donated hogs from the Siege Machine roll in and pick up the 3-star. And here is where it is starting to get interesting, because introducing Galadon 13. Yes, this is the account that I think is the only of its kind in all of Clash of Clans. No heroes, Town Hall 13, and it is going to go and roll in after this Town Hall 12. And here's the weird thing about this. I never know, is this going to be difficult? I don't have heroes, and I have a level 1 freeze spell, level 5 rage spells, and you can see the balloons aren't maxed out either. So yeah, I never know for sure, but luckily I do have several Town Hall 13s in each of these wars, so if this doesn't go to plan, we can always come in and try to clean up. But also, nothing looks better than a perfect 30 stars with 10 attacks, so that is something else we're going for. And yes, sure enough, it turns out E-Dragon's super strong against the Town Hall 12. We roll in and easily overpower and pick up the 3-star with just a little bit of funneling right there at the beginning of the attack. So 13 Point has done his job, and he is off to rest once again. We bring in one of my favorite accounts, 13 Point No, because he is so severely rushed. And yes, it is time to buy the gold pass. This is not a second shout out for use code Galadon. I'm sure all of you paid really close attention during the first one. But yes, I wanted to get the gold pass because generally what we've been doing on this account is only leveling up the heroes. Obviously, within the gold pass, we have that Rune of Dark Elixir, and actually, you know, okay, not only the heroes, we are also going to work on miners, was the thought. And yes, I did have to go break down, buy more gems so that I could gem out the gold pass, because I'll be honest, I don't have time to play this account to get all the challenges completed, to grab all the points in the Gem Juice Road, River, Highway, whatever you want to call it. So we drop a few thousand each season to get ourselves to the end, and of course to pick up the epic, unbelievably attractive, amazingly everybody's favorite, the rogue barbarian king skin with a bowl haircut. So, but more importantly, we pick up some other items right here, and we'll get to that later. Right now, it is time to continue to work on the only attack that we'll probably ever use on this account, because it seems I've done well up to this point. Let's just keep using Queen Charge Hybrid. So miners need to grab a couple of levels, so we grab a couple of items from the gold pass, and we'll go ahead and be able to finish. I believe we're going to get the miners up like 3 more levels today, but this doesn't matter that much because we're also, of course, from the gold pass, equally important, picking up the power potions and the hero potions that we use every single time that we do an attack with this account, just to get us to max troops and as high level heroes as possible. In the meantime, speaking of as high level heroes as possible, it is time to grab, well, a couple more levels with the Archer Queen. Got a couple of books of heroes. We had some extra Dark Elixir after we used the Rune of Dark Elixir, and well, you know, it doesn't hurt to spend a few gems, 928 to be exact. And of course, we had a second book of heroes standing by, so the Archer Queen is going to grab 2 levels today. She is up to level 58, and of course, with the hero potion going in, she will be 63. So, you know, we're getting closer. Every single war, I try to grab at least like 1 more level from at least 1 hero. So you can see only the Grand Warden is maxed out. There we use the hero potion, we use the power potion, and we find ourselves attacking their number 3 in war. This account always makes the best effort to do everything it can against as high as possible accounts, just to see, you know, slightly lower level heroes. Will it work out? Can we get in there? Really, my only concern was this single target Inferno, and once we got that single target Inferno out of the way, then we decided that we could go ahead and just fast forward through the rest of the attack, because on the other side there's the Siege Barracks and the Barbarian King. Nice little funnel. There's the Poison and the Freeze and the Rage, and everybody moves in the middle, and that is going to be a 3-star. Pretty much straightforward, right? I mean, this is a pretty rushed Town Hall 13, but again, that is the benefit of battling in this makeup of 10v10s. We don't usually run into any powerhouse Town Hall 13s because, let's be honest, anybody with a maxed out Town Hall 13 has better things to do with their time. Well, and anybody but Galadon. Right, okay, so we grabbed a 3-star, and now it is time for the final 2. So, yes, we did let 13.0 have another shot trying to grab that 6-pack in war today, and you'll notice that it's actually a very similar setup. We started exactly the same. There is a scatter shot where the single target Inferno was, and this attack is going to turn out pretty similarly. Looks pretty rushed, and the funnel works out once again. Archer Queen rolls in after the Town Hall enclosure. Eventually, I did get a little bit lazy and didn't wait for the Archer Queen to pick up the Clan Castle, so that was a concern. We dropped a Poison and a Freeze. Everybody rolled in anyway, and of course, this is going to be a 3-star. Now, on these wars, usually the number 1 accounts, I will say, is pretty strong and is going to be the main concern. If you guys recall, The war streak was broken by 0.1% a few weeks or months now back when we did lose by one building in a previous war because I had trouble with their #1 account. So anytime that this happens, I get a little bit nervous about the final attack. Also, you'll notice that somebody's watching from the other side over there. Okay, here we go. The final attack. So we log on to the big guns. We bring out my main account, level 259 Galadon. He is going to get an opportunity to pick up the war stars against their #1 fully mexed, okay, super easy base. I mean, this base has charge me written all over it. Now, of course, my Archer Queen isn't going to behave as usual, but it works out. It's one of those YOLOs. So we roll in here, easily take out the defending king. The idea was, let's try to get the Archer Queen into that second layer of defenses. Of course, that's not what happens. She's going to go around the outside, and this is where the YOLO part comes in, right? We wait and see which way she's going to go, and then we adjust accordingly. Once again, you'll see that single target Inferno. That is my arch nemesis right now. I know that that's going to be an issue. I'm worried about that and the Archer Queen. We start the remainder of the funnel up here at the 12 o'clock side of the base as we watch the Archer Queen get targeted by the single target Inferno. But check it out, nice freeze spell and a super wall breaker and a rage spell get the Archer Queen to somehow finally go in and target the single target Inferno with the spare super wall breaker distracting long enough that she got the job done, didn't even need her ability. There is the rest of your funnel. There is everybody else going in the core. Thank you so much for designing your base this way, except for, of course, the defensive CC, which again had me worried, but I'm lazy, and I did think I would probably overpower the base and not have to sweat it too much. Indeed, that is the story. We get in, and this is going to be is that a 3-star? Or do we drop the 99 Mercy? That's wrong. No, we don't. I went ahead and tripled it, so I like to troll, but, you know, I don't want to be that bad. So we went ahead and picked up the 3-star. And so from this point on, I'm thinking, let's see how close this is, because a couple of their top accounts had not yet attacked. They've gotten a low percentage 2-star against my main base. And I intentionally left this Town Hall 8 with, of course, yes, I know, attacks remaining on my Town Hall 13s. So it's definitely trolling, and I believe that the other clan decided not to take the bait, because as we went down to the final 10 seconds or so of this war, I was waiting. In fact, I had a second device out, and I was watching to see if by chance, once I started this attack, they were going to start attacks, or one attack rather, at the end of the war. And yeah, no, it didn't happen. So we went ahead, rolled in, and crushed the Town Hall 8 with the Archer Queen basically by herself. Now, the funny thing here was the Archer Queen with the Coconut Loon. The Coconut Loon destroys a ton of this base all by itself. We didn't really need anything else. Had a little bit of fun at the end of this war and destroyed a Town Hall 8 with just the Archer Queen. That is going to be the 3-star, and waiting for dramatic effect, hoping that maybe they came in and attacked me at the last second. No, that didn't happen. So we do end up being victorious as we can pop out here and see the very end of the war. And no, they did not use any more of their attacks, so 30-26 is the final score, and we are able to extend our war win streak and our perfect war win streak with 30 stars every single war for the past, well, let's take a look. Go ahead and pop on over to the log. Yeah, just hold on. Let me scroll. There we go. Right there. Screenshots, everybody, all around. There we go. Looks good. So we're back up to 9 perfect wars in a row. The loss still stings, even though it was over 3 months ago, but it's time to pop out, get another war going, hopefully. And now this is the problem and the key. Like I said earlier in the episode, there's not a lot of clans that search in this makeup of town halls. So what we end up with is a clan chat that looks like this. Unable to find war opponent. Please try again later, right? This happened not 1, not 2, 3, 4, 5, 11 times. It took me about a month, you guys, to find a 10v10 war, but we finally did, and we will continue to do so. That is, again, why you don't see more of these episodes on the channel. But if you enjoyed it, please let me know with a like and a comment down below. Thank you, Galadon, for sticking around all the way to the end of the episode. You know I love thinking about it, appreciate every single one of you every single day. So get out there, make the best of the rest of your day. Be kind to the people on the planet. See you back here again tomorrow for more full attacks. Close.
not impressed. I want to see 50 versus 50, all you. Do it, Galadon.